Welcome to my kitchen. Today's video is going to be a little bit different because most of the time when you see my cooking demo, I've got everything set up nicely and the kitchen's all cleaned up. Today's a working day, and what I thought I'd do is talk about batch cooking because I've been saying it over and over again in my previous videos that I do batch cooking, so I thought I would invite you into my kitchen to watch me batch cook today. And I'm making things that I've made in previous videos, but I've never made them all at once. So I'll show you how I do it and why I think it's so valuable. And let's get cooking. I'd like you to know that I have a resource available. 6 strategies for permanent weight loss, and if you go into the description box below, you'll find a link to it where you can download it for free. So I hope you check it out. The first thing I did was get out everything before I left for the grocery store. I got out everything I was going to need to do my batch cooking, and I'm making roasted vegetables, sweet potatoes, and chili. And I got out everything that I already have so I could see what else I needed to get, and that's sitting out now. So now excuse me. Now I'll empty the grocery bags. I have everything out and it's ready to go. So the first thing I'm going to start with is the sweet potatoes. They're the easiest to deal with, and I'll just get them ready and then set them aside. The sweet potatoes I generally don't scrub unless they have obvious grit on them because we don't eat the skins. We don't eat much fast food in this house, but when we do, we go to Chipotle Grill. And one of the things that we found is the burrito bowl covers. These aluminum covers that they put on the burrito bowls really do they have an amazing value in the kitchen. And I have a stack of them, and whenever we go to Chipotle Grill, what I'll do is take the 2 that are the most dented, and I'll put those in the recycling and switch them out for the newer ones. They clean pretty easily. They don't go in the dishwasher because they oxidize, but they do clean up and easily. And what I found that these work really well for is baking sweet potatoes. Perfect size and shape, because sweet potatoes, once you poke the skins, they can ooze. They don't always ooze, but I've ended up with huge glops of sweet potato ooze in the bottom, burning in the bottom of my oven, and then you have to clean it. So one of the advantages of not eating meat is you really don't have to clean your oven very often, unless things like the sweet potatoes ooze out. So this keeps me from ever having to clean my oven. So what I'll do is I'll just poke some holes in these sweet potato skins and get them ready to bake. Got the sweet potatoes ready. And I've got 2 Japanese, those Japanese, 1 purple and 1 Hana. And I'm going to set those aside now. This is a pretty tight fit, but I've got out all the pans that I need. I'm roasting the vegetables in these 2, and I am going to cook the chili in my Instant Pot. I did a video on cooking chili on the stove. I'm making a double recipe. And one of the reasons I'm doing it in the Instant Pot is because I just don't want a big pot on the stove, and it's just easier. However, I've already cooked my beans in advance. Where are they? They're buried. I cook 2 cups of dried beans at one time in the Instant Pot. And because I knew that eventually I'd be making chili, I scooped out 3 cups of beans once they were cooked and froze them. And I did that with both the black beans and the kidney beans so that I'd have them available for chili. And these are thawing now. But I'm not going to cook the beans in the chili this time because they're already cooked. And if I stuck them in the Instant Pot and cooked them with everything, it would turn to mush. Also, I don't have a great big, one of the bigger Instant Pots. I think I have a 6-quart, which is the medium size. And there's really, when I make a double recipe, there's just not enough room. So I will cook everything except the beans, and then I'll add them after the chili has finished cooking. I have all my onions out, and I'm using red onions for the roasted vegetables and the yellow onions for the chili. The first thing I'm going to do is just peel and chop all the onions. So here's something else that these Chipotle grill pans are good for, and that is, here's my onion skins, here's the scrap bag, and it's the perfect size. I have to make soup stock next. One of the things that I'm doing differently here than I did in the video is I'm not sauteing anything. The Instant Pot does have a saute feature, which is very nice, but I don't have time right now. So I am just going to throw everything but the beans in the Instant Pot and cook it. And yes, I think you do get an interesting depth of flavor if you saute the veggies first, but when you don't have time, you don't have time. Peppers, onions, and mushrooms are the ingredients common to both dishes. So that's done. Now I'm just going to put the rest of the ingredients of the chili in the Instant Pot and get that cooking. Chili's in the Instant Pot. My veggies are ready to go into the oven, and I found a bunch of red potatoes that I forgot I had. So I think while the oven's on, I'm just going to throw them in and bake them. The veggies, I just put garlic on them. I don't have any fancy flavors on them. These pans are fairly full. It'll be enough for us for 5 or 6 days, and if I put chili seasoning on the vegetables, it would be good, but then we'd be eating chili seasoned vegetables all week. So I just put garlic on, and then we'll flavor them with whatever else we put on them. I also wanted to add that preparing the potatoes, the sweet potatoes, getting the veggies ready, putting the chili on, it took about an hour. I would say more like an hour and 10 minutes to do all that. Now the roasting will probably be another hour and a half, but I don't have to be sitting in the kitchen babysitting anything. It's pretty smooth sailing from here on in. Here's an addendum to flavoring the vegetables. I just found a whole bunch of dill that I got at the farm stand and forgot about. So I'm going to chop up some of this dill and put it into one of the pans of vegetables. So here it is. Batch cooking. One morning of work and I have meals. Chili ready to go into the freezer. I've got 4 meals. We've already eaten one, so it's a total of 5 meals. Roasted veggies, same thing, 4 meals. We've already eaten one, so it was a total of 5. Got sweet potatoes and white potatoes. It's all done. It took about an hour and 10 minutes of prep time, and baking time, a little bit more than an hour and a half baking. Didn't take that long, and now I don't have to worry. We've got chili covered. So if this video was helpful, please give it a thumbs up And while you're at it, subscribe to my channel. And if you click on the bell, you'll get a notification every time I upload a new video. Thanks for watching.